Welcome, everybody, to something brand new and historic. The 12-team college football playoff is here. And an exciting new wrinkle, these first-round games are on campus in front of hyped-up and partisan crowds. Two teams battling for the right to move on to the quarterfinals. And this is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoy tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFB. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Florida Gators, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Oh, look at the quick cut. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. Pulls it in, it's Wilson. And that will pick up a first down, spotted at 38.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Some contact on the throw. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works. The Gators bring their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jacobs. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
That's just what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Well, with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some rip.
And he's going to float this one to the right side. Oh, and it's picked off. He went up high to grab that football.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Using his legs on the scramble. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle finally made, but it's a big gain. Moves the ball to the 48. And the Gators will crank up the tempo.
Man, this quarterback can play the game.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Florida. Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll run it from the gun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Important second down play coming up. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier, and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Dropping back, it's Lagway. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
It's a fourth down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive, now they have a chance to put points on the board.
When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen into the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, they can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Sellers. The pocket breaking down. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost.
And quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping them from scoring.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll take off from... The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught near the sticks. It's Sanders. Touchdown, South Carolina. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Dropping back. It's leg way. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Gators come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Will actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A lot of time in the pocket, now fires over the middle.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
The freshman making an impact play there.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
And third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it. They went for it and failed on it, worked out earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. Looking to scramble. The catch is made inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Grab near the sticks. It's Simon. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Grab down the middle. It's Simon. They lose the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the first half. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Sellers. Throws to the tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
And the Gamecocks lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Launches downfield. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
For his textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution. He reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Gators offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down and 10 now. To throw, it's Lagway. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Tackle is finally made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 48-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. Only 11 seconds left in the half as they come up here on first down. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking for his big tight end. And it's complete downfield. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Time running down. Just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
The offense doesn't come up with the completion here, Chris, but I think it gives you an indication of what they think they can do here in the second half of this playoff game.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or making...
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a 4th down stop.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on 4th down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside your own 20-yard line, the defense lined up, did what they had to do. They get the ball, and now look at the field position that they have.
And he's brought down, but, hold on, there's a flag on the play. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Trying to extend the play. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
On the move here, trying to hit a deep shot. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a 3rd down play. See if the offense can move the chains with that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw on 3rd and forever. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Oh, and he fumbles. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, man, it puts a premium on the receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big time.
Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. They'll take the lead in the second half. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Gamecocks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. To throw, it's Sellers. Throws it to the right. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Not much on the return there, but a great interception to give the offense the football at the 42. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. That's reeled in. It's Hawkins.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The completion makes it second and short. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
The defense came out ready to go on that second down and short. No chance for the offense, and that'll bring up third down.
So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Florida. Made the defense look slow that time. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He eludes the rush. He's moving out of the pocket. Broke one tackle but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack. And the Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense.
It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. And he's going to launch it deep again. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
So second down after the incompletion. And he'll set up to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's a crucial response for this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the third quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And they'll give it to the back. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Now the all-important extra point. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Daniels. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. On the run here. Lets it go. Receiver makes the catch. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Third down, out of the shotgun. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass caught inside the 15. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here. Touchdown, Gators. And they take the lead in the fourth quarter. They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
The thing I love about this play is the quarterback put this football where only his guy could come up and make a play on it.
And looking to throw now on first down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Touchdown, Florida. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Oh, my gosh, he completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good.
South Carolina, 35.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Jacobs. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. The Gators offense retakes the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. It's an option look. Breaking tackles. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Gators. It was a foot race and he won it. And now here comes the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
56, South Carolina, 42.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Back in motion now. Always looking to throw. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Back to throw. It's Lagway. Catch made on the left side. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put his safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Boy, a questionable call there on third down. I know they don't convert, but why not run the ball? Keep the clock moving, especially working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Now you got a big decision here on fourth down and short.
And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team